Right, welcome back, folks. It's nice to have you with us. We are taking a look at what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Before we go ahead, we are going to give you an opportunity to win yourself a case of Score energy drink. Just before I go there quickly, Jerome, City Park on Saturday, was it my imagination or was the wind blowing in the other direction? Because it didn't seem to pick up for the last game.
Yeah, I think what happened, the wind changed later on.
Did it?
It was, blowing, and then it changed a bit. So, like, if you think you're gonna play with the wind, and you like, and then it happens sometimes, and it just changed a bit.
But also, I was speaking to some of the Primrose guys, and they were saying that sometimes they like to play into the wind. They like to because they keep the ball.
Yeah, it suits them. It suits the rhythm of their game, and it suits the way that we go. But jokes aside, I mean, there's another joke about the rugby gods blessing us with the wind, dying down when the kick needs to be taken. So, so that's another. Yeah, but the wind is a factor.
Yeah, City Park always. You have to. All right, folks. You want to win yourself a case of Score energy drinks, or at least put yourself in the mix? You need to go to our Facebook page and tell us who is the team that you see on your screen right now. Just tell us who is that team, and you can put yourself in the mix to win a case of Score energy drinks. Go to our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Cape Rugby TV, and congratulations then to Eugene Gerse. Eugene, you are our winner of last week's case of Score energy drinks, and we will get hold of you on Facebook Messenger and make sure that you can come and collect your case of Score. Right, folks, the final game, of course, at City Park this past weekend was between Primrose and Franschhoek. It was a humdinger and certainly had the crowd on their toes. Let's take a look here. This is the first half. Right, there we go. big thanks, of course, by the way, folks, to Supersport Schools for providing us with the footage there. That was, is, in fact, Primrose and Franschhoek half-time at City Park. Yes, it was, of course, streamed live on Supersport Schools and on Supersport. So big thanks to the guys for supplying the footage. Jerome, half-time there, I must say, some real running rugby.
Yeah, some great rugby from both sides, and saw a couple of good tries from Franschhoek, and intercept there from Primrose in the first half. And I must say, keep the crowd on their feet. You can see there's it's not a boring game. Like almost like every 2-3 minutes there's something happened. There's points scored and the line breaks, and so it was a good game, good first half. Yeah.
All right, folks, let's go to the second half. This is Primrose Franschhoek. The winner, of course, walks away with the bragging rights. All right, there we go. Final result going in favor of Primrose, 46 points to 24. Alvi, before we go to you, Jerome, I must just say, incredible performance from Franschhoek before we talk about Primrose.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, the first half, Franschhoek, you can see they dominate the scrums a bit in the first half. And just looking at the second half is, then Primrose started to dominate the set pieces. That gave them a bit of the upper hand, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Alvi, what comes for you guys next now? Are you playing in the score sevens? Or what is next for? Is it still celebrated a bit longer?
No. We're actually looking at our off-season program already.
Already?
It's a 2-year program, this thing.
Amazing stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so now we're looking at that. The sevens tournament, we'll probably talk about it. I mean, we'll get together and see if that's even possible, if time permits. But there's a hell of a lot of youth that's hoping to, get their hands on the trophy and take some pictures. So we'll do our best to make time for everything.
All right, folks. Well, yes, shortly this score, Western Province Club Rugby Sevens will get started. Close on 50 teams will be entering. We'll make sure that we bring you more information on what is probably the world's biggest sevens rugby tournament, with 50 teams and all getting their own jerseys. Probably the pinnacle event of Western Province Club Rugby season. This coming weekend, though, at City Park, there are a few games that has to be wrapped up before we know who's going up, who's going down. In Super League B, Helderberg up against Kraaifontein. Jerome, would you like to throw a prediction out there?
Yeah, look, I think Kraaifontein, they've been pushing and they've been playing really good rugby this season, and I think hopefully the luck can be on their side.
Yeah.
Helderberg have their own issues, but they also are forced to be reckoned with.
Yeah. All right, folks, other matches, of course, Hamadias against Violets this coming weekend, Morningstar and Wraithby, and in the Challenge Cup, Albions and Northerns. Alvia, are there any matches that jump out for you there?
I knew you were going to throw me that hospital pass. No, look, I hope for Kraaifontein. Wishing them all the best. And then obviously the Super C League fixture for... it's just a no comment and both teams the absolute best.
Yeah,
we'll
it's going to be an incredible day.
Yeah.
It's going to be an incredible day at City Park this coming weekend. Hamadias and Violets, look out for that. Definite crowd pullers and definitely a derby match. Alvie, thanks for joining us, and once again, congrats to the guys at Primrose on winning the trophy.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
And Jerome, your plans for the weekend?
Yeah, look, obviously there's rugby, so we'll be at one of the games.
Amazing.
Also, Villages playing in the Gold Cup, so there's a lot of rugby, and the Villages chairman just say any club that wants to come, they would love to have them there. So
yeah. All right, well, there you go, folks, and thanks to Jerome for just reminding me about that. But yes, Anton Kuzner, the chairperson of Villages, has sent out a direct invite to all of the clubs to come and watch Villages playing against Swallows in the Gold Cup. That's 3 p.m. starting at Brookside this coming weekend. That's a wrap from us tonight. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a fantastic rugby weekend. Bye-bye.